I had to step out of the building to get some fresh air. The Republicans just passed a bill that has the stink of dirty money all over it. Senate File 228 is the trucker tort bill, which would basically protect trucking companies from any major lawsuits when one of their drivers runs somebody off the road. Now, when the governor signs this will make Iowa the only state in the nation that specifically protects the trucking industry from major lawsuits. Now, what is it about Iowa that would make us America's safe haven for trucking companies? Do we have the most truck drivers? No. Do we have the most truck traffic? No. Republicans really aren't answering that question. Well, it just so happens that one of the Iowa Republican Party's top campaign donors happens to own a trucking company. John M. Smith, chairman and owner of CRST International, which is a huge trucking company out of Cedar Rapids. John Smith has donated over $800,000 to Republican campaigns, $20,000 to the House Majority Leader, $30,000 to the House Speaker, $70,000 to the Senate Majority Leader, $116,000 to the governor. Is it just coincidence? Maybe. We'll never really know. But the sad truth is even if John Smith met with each Republican lawmaker and said, hey, I'd like to have a law that protects my company from huge lawsuits, and then hands them a check to their campaigns for tens of thousands of dollars, that would be completely legal under Iowa law. We joined 10 other states in this country for last in the nation status in campaign finance law. It could be $1 billion check. It would be completely legal. There are no limits to campaign contributions to candidates running for state or local office in Iowa. So, if you ever wonder why our lawmakers seem to be passing laws, spending so much time passing laws that don't really help you, and in fact maybe hurt you, one should ask oneself, well, how much money did I donate to my politicians' campaigns? It shouldn't be that way, I agree. But if you wonder why 1 in 10 Iowans still doesn't know where their next meal is coming from, why thousands still struggle to keep a roof over their heads, why thousands struggle for affordable childcare, why our water is still polluted, why our globe is still warming, it's because those issues don't pay for campaign commercials. Giving tax cuts to multimillionaires and corporations, that might pay for campaign commercials. And I might be biased, but I will say that the Democratic Party has lobbied for issues and has tried to pass laws that try to get at some of the inequities of our society, not because it pays, but because it's the right thing to do. Now, neither party is perfect, but until we fix the system within which politicians are elected, we're going to fail to have a government that looks out for the citizens who need us the most. Step 1 is awareness. Campaign finance reform is not a sexy issue. But until enough voters demand it of their politicians, we're not going to get a government that works for each one of us equally.